Sometimes we prevent these things. Na tunaamua we don't need them. But sometimes you can have one because you don't want to become a gay, to become, you see, sometimes
and just before I interject you, don't you fear temptations? Kana unajua the grace that you has inakuwa consumed in a decrease. Don't you fear the temptation? Ama uko na hiyo dem, you don't kiss, you don't do anything. Don't you fear, man of be
we are always, we have boundaries, we set boundaries because we don't want to be careless about serving God, because we are so focused on serving God. So anytime we see carelessness around us, we fear and we set boundaries so that we cannot become careless.
Exactly. That was awesome and awesome. And my preacher and my brother, what is your dream? What are you planning to do? Nini ambao unataka kufanya after this? You are starting. What are you planning to meet? Which preachers motivates you? And tell us which preachers do you want to meet? Those who inspire you, for example.
I'm always inspired with many people of all ages, of ancient, like God's generous, Bishop Idausa, people like I just love them, William Abraham. Those are people who have mentored me up to the position that I am. Joshua Selman, I love that man, the teacher of the gospel. I love
Joshua Selman.
Yes, that
from
man
Nigeria,
is doing mighty, imparting the generation.
We want to meet you, Joshua Selman, when you're coming to Kenya. We want to see you.
Yes.
Here we have young preacher. Is inspiring to see you. You are our mentor. Hey, continue.
You see, that man alifunza Nigeria for 10 years without being tired, teaching all Bible for 10 years. Then he started now opening mysteries. Before that, that man is wow. I think our generation in Kenya, God is going to help us with grace to start teaching our generation the whole Bible, and then God start opening mysteries and mystery to start teaching. So I can be inspired a lot to become an answer. That is always my cry. Not to be an apostle, not to be a pastor, not to be a reverend. But if Christ can allow himself to be an answer in me, to many people, to many generations, to women and fathers, to children and all people, I can be happy to see a generation that God will glorify.
We are winding up. Unaweza ambia nini yule mzee anakutazama, that young man who is watching you, that young lady who is watching you? What can you tell them that will inspire them so that this journey of salvation, those who are saved, to continue sticking in salvation?
I can tell them that this thing is not useless. This thing is not in vain. Seeking God is not in vain. The Bible says, and God rewards those who seek him. The Bible still says that God will always grant them things that are not normal with others. So I can tell them that may they continue serving God up to their maximum. Ado wakishuka, ado wakifeel wako so much low, waendelee to hold on God, because they will see the goodness of God upon their lives. That is all I can tell.
Mtumishi, tupeka verse kamoja ka mwisho ka Biblia. Uguze kikombe ya moja ya chai, usiseme ulitoka kwa dhikraka na kupata kikombe ya chai. Tafadhali tupeka verse kamoja, uguza kikombe ya chai, then we are continuing to hear this message, this heavy message. My name is Dhikraka. Mtumishi akitupeka verse kamoja ka chai, wind up na subscribe to the YouTube channel ya Favor Junior. Please do not fail to subscribe, na Mungu atakubariki. Na kuona wewe, don't fail to subscribe to his YouTube channel. If you don't, wewe, if you don't subscribe to his YouTube channel, papas mi uweke ye. I won't feel well. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Tell us one verse.
One verse comes from the book of Psalms 30 verse 5. The Bible says, and weeping is just but for a moment, but the joy of the Lord comes in the morning. So what I can only tell that young man or that parent, I can just tell you that weeping, it will only be for a night. But the joy of the Lord shall come in your life in the morning. Because the light of the Lord will start shining in the morning. When it gets in afternoon, it will get to maximum. The joy will be full.
Thank you, man of God, James Chege. I'm very humble to be with you. Tafadhali kunywa kikombe ya chai, usiseme sikukupea kikombe ya chai. Subscribe my YouTube The Cracker. Turn on the notification bell. The notification bell. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Follow me in Instagram, Samonte, Facebook, The Cracker, and the Lord shall bless you. We end up to that point, and yo man, I love you guys.